Okay, today I'll give you some more examples related to how you work with class and all that. These are very important examples. Just three I'll give you. These three examples are very important examples because when you start using library now, these three examples will be very helpful to you. So whenever you don't understand any coding now, just refer to these three examples. They are simple basic examples, but when you start using the library, these three examples will be very, very helpful to you. I'll start with the first one. See this. One second, I'll just use some better names. Int my int j is equal to see, there are three simple classes: A class, B class, C class. Okay, A is on class, B is on class, C is on class. So always I told you many times, before you start coding, always you have to identify what name of the class, number of classes, then relation between the classes, then the members of the class. So based on that idea, now start saying. So there is a class called as A. Okay, see, first of all there are three classes: A, B, C. There are three classes. Are they related classes? No, they are not related. They are independent classes. So after they are independent, now notice in class A there is one variable called as what? Int I. So int I is an instance. Is it visible now? Is it clear to you? 1 second. There is an instance variable called as int I, and it is having what? One constructor. Nothing else is there. It's having one constructor. Okay. So that constructor will take a parameter of type int and initialize that particular variable, I variable. Okay, next, coming to class B, what does it have? Again, it has two members. One is a variable called as j, and then it is having a constructor. But look at this constructor carefully. The constructor is having a parameter of type A. Means A is what? Class. So till now for our user constructors we were passing what? Primitive types. Now we have started passing what? User defined types. I've shown you these examples earlier. Still I'll continue to show it because refer to these examples. They'll be very helpful for you in coding later. Now next, in class C there's one variable called as k, and next what? It's having one constructor. Yes, this is a constructor, and it's having a parameter of type what? B. It's a parameter of type B. So the C constructor needs an object of type what? B now. See, this is only a variable name. A is the what is that? Data type. OBI is a variable name. B is the variable name. Sorry, class type, data type. B is the data type. OBB is the variable name. Like you write now. See here, int is the data type, X is the variable name. So all this is clear now. My intention is very simple now. I want to create an object of C now. That's it. I got three classes now. My intention is to what? Create an object of C. But to create now, see these problems, what we face. Class demo. To create an object of C, what do you have to do now? My intention is to create an object of C. But to create an object of C, I have to create an object of B. To create an object of B, I have to create an object of A. That's how it goes. So your intention is to actually create an object of what? C. But actually it goes like this. First you have to create object of, to C you have to create B, for B you have to create A. So this is how the coding goes now. So A is equal to new A. You have to pass on primitive value, yes or no? A is equal, so what happens now? An object of A gets created. What is there here? It is having one constructor. See, memory for A is allocated. This is A. You created an object of A. A is equal to new A. You send the value of 10. That value of 10 is given to what? X. X will initialize to what? I. Here you don't have any dot and it is 150. Understood? A object is getting created. Are you clear or not about this? Are you clear with A object or not? So when you allocate memory for A, what happens? It is having int I and it is having one constructor. So this is A object. Nothing big thing about this. But now to create an object of B, see what I will do. BB is equal to new B. I have to pass what now? A. Call by reference now. Call by reference. Same story. So what will happen now? So new memory is getting allocated for what? B. What are the members of B? Int J. It is having one constructor. A. Object of A. J is equal to object of A dot I. This is the code which comes into existence. What you have written, same code has come into existence. So see, new memory has got allocated. Now what is the value of A? 150, the address. That is given to which one? This variable. So OBA will refer to what? This object. Now what are you doing? OBA dot I, you will access it and give it to what? J. That's it. What will be the value of J? Sorry, I was 10. Here it will become same value is given. So the address of this is now given to what? B. As simple as this. Are you following now? A is equal to new A. First what happened? New memory for A got allocated and the constructor gets executed. Value of 10 is given to X. Yes or no? And the value of X is given to I. The address of A is given to A variable. The address of this object is given to the variable. Next, after that I created B object. For B object I send the reference value of what? A. I have to send it. Why? Arguments and parameters have to match. So the value of A is given to what now? See, new first allocates memory. Nothing else will happen. When you say new B, same code is coming into existence. Once the code comes into existence, what is the argument you are passing now? A. Who is the parameter of type A? So this variable will refer to the same object. Once it refers, next what will you do? You are getting the value from there, oba.i, and giving it to what? J. B object is successfully created now. So what is the value of B? 250. Next what will I say? C is equal to new C. The same story repeats for what? The same story is going to repeat for C also. So means new memory gets allocated for C. Then you are having a constructor here. K is equal to OBB dot J. Correct? K is equal to OBB dot J. Means when you create the C object, new memory gets allocated. So once the new memory is allocated, for the constructor of C, the reference value of B is given. Now this variable will refer to this object. And finally what happens? The value from J you will get there and give it to K. That is again 10. So the address of this is given to C. But this is how you are creating the C object. So to create C object, you have to take this approach. Are you clear with this? So gradually when you start using libraries, you will understand. Till now you have created objects by passing what? Only primitive values. Sometimes while creating objects, you will pass what? User defined data type also. It's not that always you will pass primitive types to your constructor. You might always pass what? User defined type. Means in other words, an object of one class needs an object of to create an object of one class, you need an object of another class. To create an object of one class, you need an object of another class. To create an object of this class, I need an object of this class. So this is very, very essential in coding. Later on when I use it practically, you will understand this. I'm going to do this practically. Clear? So this is one example. Whenever you get doubts in programming, refer to this. Understood? Here you'll be having questions now. What is the use of doing all this? Here I cannot justify it. This is only on basic syntax what I am giving you, so that which will be helpful for you in the later stages. Okay, now you have written it in 3 lines. The same thing can be coded in a single line. Now check this out. C is equal to new C here in bracket, new B in bracket, new A 10. This is how we will code finally. We will be writing it in a single line. C is a variable now. So in companies you will be seeing coding like this extensively. New C is what? Object. So that for this constructor you are sending what? New B. For this constructor you are sending what? New A. For this constructor you are sending what? 10. Valid code. Highly valid code. Understood now? Understood this? Any questions? Sometimes you write it in 2 lines, sometimes you write it in 2-3 lines, sometimes you write it in single line. We'll be doing this. I'll be coding extensively like this itself. Clear? Any questions here? This is one example. Refer to this always. One more example I'll give you. See this. Already you know this. Only thing, what did I do here? You know call by value, call by reference now. What did I do today? I sent the value to constructor. Till now I was sending to what? Methods. Today I sent it to constructor. More than that, nothing I did. Understood. Next, see one more example. Void method A or function A. You can give any name. Function A, SOP inside fun A. Class B. They are very simple examples, but they'll help you a lot in your future life for programming. Inside fun of B, there are again 3 classes A, B, C. There are again 3 classes A, B, C. Okay, so A class is having only one function or method, nothing else. It's having one method. Look at the method name, fun A. Okay, no parameter, no return type. Fine. So class B is also having what? One method. More than that, nothing else. But what is the return type of this? A. Returning class, you know, no? You know how to return a class, no? Same story. Now class C. What is the method name? Fun C. What is the return type of this? B. As simple as this. The return type of this is B. Shall we see this code now? See here what happens. Class demo. PSVM. So I'll create the object. C is equal to new C. After creating the C object, what will I do? C dot fun C. What is the return type? BB. Valid now? Returning class, returning subclass, returning abstract class, returning interface. I have shown you how to return all the data types. Here I am using what? Returning class. But here we call it as returning object. A returning object. Fine. Now see this. B dot fun B. What is the return type? AA. Following now? So your method can return anything. Now if I call A dot fun A, nothing it will return. So you cannot accept anything. Yes or no? End of the day I am calling all the methods. Understood? Just I showed you. Like if you call this method, it will return this. If you call this method, it will return that. If you call that method, nothing it is returning. Understood? Next, one more just example here. Say I'll write int x is equal to 5 here. And I'll say return x. What am I doing? I'm just returning x. Return type of this method will be what now? Int. So now if you call a.funA, what will be the return type? Int p. You can accept. That's optional. If it returns, you can accept. But till now it was not returning. So a method can return anything, void or another data type or int, anything. So based on what it returns, you have to accept. This I taught you extensively. Just I am finalizing all the things. Clear? Or look, one more interesting line now. Int p is equal to, see this, I will write it in a single line now. Int p is equal to new c. I am creating the object. Then I'll call on method dot fun c dot, which object gets created? B object dot fun B dot fun A. Call the methods. So these are the coding companies. You can write it in 3 lines, man, or you can write it in a single line. Now, new C is what? It will create an object of C. In that object, but I am not storing the reference now. See, but the thing is what? New C, here you are not saying CC. Till now what you are writing? CC is equal to new C. But now that's why I am showing you the syntax. Okay. I am telling what new C. But what is the return type? Int. That is what you have to understand. Finally, what is the value returned here? Int. So assignment operator is used for what? Storing that value. I am not storing new C value. I am not storing fun C value. Means new C means dot fun C. I am calling the method. Returns an object. Okay. Again I will call which one? In that object fun B. In that object I will call function of A. So return type will be what? Int. So instead of writing three lines, you can use a single line in coding. So good programmers, they go into this syntax of coding. Understood? Very good programmers. Or you can write in 3 lines, there is no issue. But generally people go on coding like this. So when you code like this, you will get the grip. You don't have to worry. But these are the options you have while coding here. Are you clear with this now? I'll write it again. See this, if it is not visible to you properly. Int P is equal to new C. Yes? Here there is no constructor. Default constructor I am calling new C. Dot what? Fun C. Means in C, which method you are calling? Fun C. Once I call this method, what's the return type? An object of type B. So in that method, in that object I'll call what? Fun B. Now I'll call what? In B object, I've called it, the return type is A. So finally it will return what? Fun of, if I call A method, it will return me int. Simple, no? So what it returns you accept. Simple, returning only. Again the concept is what? Return type here. If it returns class, accept it. If it returns int, accept it. And if it is a series like this, you can write it in a single line. Till now we are working with only 2 classes. Just I increased on class level. Till now we are returning what? A 1 class, 2 class. Now we are increased that level, that's it. A, B, C. C returns B, C returns B, B returns A, and A is returning int. Should I code and show this to you? Understood? So these are very essential programming things what you have to really understand. Should I clear this now? Okay, see this now. We'll start coding. I'll take the first one. What is the first time I'll give? Passing object to constructor demo. Write it, look, keep the folder as important examples. Just I'll name the folder as what? Important examples. They are very important examples. You will not realize this importance now. Just 3 examples. Understood? Just 3 examples I have given to. One more I'll give you. Understood? So here you can save it. Whenever you have difficulty in programming in Java, refer to this. You'll get the solution. But honestly I'm telling, now you will not understand this. Okay, now you will be thinking what is so big about this. Class A, correct? Huh? What is the variable? Int X, the constructor now. So I have taken int I now. Int X, you can take any variable name, that's your wish. I is equal to X. Fine. class B int j, the constructor of B needs what? An object of A object of A, simply a variable name I am giving. Okay, so I will say j is equal to what now? OBB dot K, sorry, OBB A dot I. Fine. So here you are having K, this will be an object of B, this is the constructor, so then K variable OBB dot J, finished. See this. Now how you work? My intention is to create C object. See this, C is equal to but I cannot create C object because it needs an object of type B. So for that I have to create what? B. But for that I have to create A object. As simple as this. So first you create the A object. I'll give some value. Then I'll create the B object. And I'll pass A as the reference. Then I'll create the C object and I'll pass B as the reference. And if you want, you can put SOPs there. That's your wish. First A constructor gets executed, then B, then C. But this is not inheritance and all that. Understood? This is not inheritance. Okay, first A object gets created, then you are only creating like that. Here you created A object first, then you are creating B object, then you are creating C object. Okay, but finally you can see the value. You can see the value in C object. SOP. Okay, and you can just print this. Value of K is plus C dot K, finished. Perfect now. So to create object of one class, you used object of other class. The constructor of C needs B object. The constructor of B needs A object, like this. Yeah. So this is one concept. So here my concept is what? How do you pass user defined data type as argument to constructor? User defined data type to constructor. You are passing argument of till now you passed user defined data type as argument to what? Methods. You can also pass it as argument to constructor also. Done? Yeah. Okay. Next example is what? Class returning object demo. Then now you have any questions here? No? Okay, sorry, I didn't show you in single line now. I'll come back. I'll show you in a single line now. If you want, you can see this. C is equal to new C. In that what you have to type? New B. In this what you have to type? New A. But for A what you have to give? 10. That's it. Same result. Okay, here. Okay, see this. Are you clear that now? Same result, but I created in a single object. But here you have the eligibility to work with all the objects. If you create it line by line like this now, you can work with A object also, you can work with B object also, you can work with C object also. If you code like this, okay. But here you don't have the reference to what? A and B object. You have the reference only to C object, and you can work with only C object. Difference is there. So which option you want, you choose. If you want to work with A object, B object and C object, then say AA is equal to new A, BB is equal to new B, CC is equal to new C. You don't want to work with those two objects, directly create what? C is like this. CC is equal to new C of, new B of, new A, then like this. Done? Single line coding? Okay. No questions now? Okay. So we'll see returning object demo. Here, class A. What is the method name? Void fun A. say class B now. What is the method here? You can give any name in this, but the return type of this method is what? A. So print anything here, but compulsory you have to return what? A is equal to new A. Sorry, I just wrote return there, no, in the example. Okay, fine. I'll just rectify it. Just say A is equal to new A. Then say what? Return A. Just add this there. Just add one line. What? A is equal to new A. Add that line. Next. In the B, what you have to do? So in the C class, I have to return B. That's it. Function of C will return what? And will return what? B. That's it. Got it now? So the function of C returns what? B object. You should always look into the class. See the class. The name of the method is fun A. What is the name of the method? Fun A. What is it returning? Void. Next, what is the method name in B? Fun B. What is the parameter? No parameter. What is the return type? A. Fine. What is A but? Data type. User defined data. Similarly, fun C. What is the return type? B. What is B? User defined type. That's it. So now return B. Like this it happens. Just add this one line in both the examples. Now in both the examples, just add this. In B class, you write this one. In C class, you add this line. Okay. In B class, add this line. That's it. Okay. So fine. Next. See. C is equal to new C. Fine. You know how to create the object. C dot fun C. You'll call the method. What is the return type of this method? See, if you want, you can execute it. It executes inside. Sorry, I didn't change the output. Inside fun C, inside fun B, inside fun A. Fine. So I'll get the output. It prints inside fun C, but I'm not accepting the return type. You know, accepting the return type is optional. But when you accept, if you want to continue coding, you have to accept it. So I'll accept now. What? BB is equal to C dot fun C. Yes. Next, what will I do? I can call B dot fun B, the function in B. Again, it will return me what? A. If you want to accept, else leave it. But if you don't accept, you can't work with A object. So to work with that, I'll accept A. Like this, it goes on. It is executing now. In which one? B also. But now I'll call A dot fun A. Fine. But here you cannot accept anything because return type is void. Return type is void for which one? Function of A. But simply I'm doing it for the purpose of demo here. I'll make this return type as int. Why am I making it int? Because I'm going to return some value. Which value? Int x is equal to 5. Return x. Just showing you how you return many things. That's it. Return x. So now what happens? Here when you call the method fun A, you can accept what? Int p is equal to so and so. And you can print also. Value of p is. You get that value here. Slowly I have started using the data types, if you notice. Value of p is, you can print. Yes, correct. If you want, you can write it in a single line. How will you write in single line? Just a second. There's another program, just a second. Okay. So if you want, I'll write it in a single line. See this now. Int p is equal to, now see, new C, correct? Dot, in that which method? Fun what? C, in that what? Dot fun B, in that what? Dot fun A. We'll comment all this. It still works, there's no harm in that. So remember, when you use the assignment operator, you should give an appropriate value to it. A very simple formula here. Assignment operator is used for assigning the value from right hand side to left hand side. But this time you are not getting the reference value. Finally, when this line completes execution, the final result what you will be getting is a int value. The final result what you will be getting is a int value. If you say only CC is equal to new C, it is returning a reference value. BB is equal to new B, it is returning a reference value of B. But now in the whole statement, this entire statement completes execution, it will be returning you a int value. See this. Valid code. Are you clear? Okay. Supposingly, if this return type is void, I'll comment it. Now you have to comment this. Yes or no? Just to do some R&D there. Now this statement will go wrong. It is not returning anything. How come you are accepting an int now? So see here. Compiler can detect. But you can execute the method if you want. This is valid. But you are not storing the address of C object also, B object also, A object also. Valid code. Okay, we are printing it now. Sorry. Methods get executed, but I did not store the reference of what? C. If you want, you can do this. CC is equal to new C we can do. No, not now, because no, we have to. You can't say this. This also is error. Because it's finally returning what? Void. This is error. Yeah? Fine. More things if you want, you see. New C dot. If I say only fun B, what will be the return type? Now see more things. We'll do R&D here. What will be the return type now? BB. Correct now? Valid. You can cut it anywhere. Compiles, executes. Okay, only one method gets executed. Fun C. That's it. And it is returning what? B object. If you want comment this, you can go ahead and see more things. Only new C, what will happen now? This you know. C, C. But I am not calling any method now. Understood? But new C, yeah, got it now. So wherever you want, you can cut it. Are you clear? Any questions here? So there will be coding like this anyway, and you should be comfortable with this coding. Because I am moving into libraries very shortly. Okay, so you should be comfortable with all this kind of coding there. Okay? Any questions? One more final example we'll see. Okay. Most important example. All these three examples are very, very important for you. One more I'll give. See this now. But this you'll only have to type and see. I'll not be showing you this. So I'm having an interface called, see in this till now, the previous example I showed you returning classes. In this example I show you what? Returning interfaces, nothing else. In the second example what I wrote now, just now it was what? Returning classes. Here I'll show you what? Returning interfaces, nothing else, same concept. See, returning a class and returning an interface is the most important concept. So interface is A is there. Supposingly it is having one method. Void add. Okay, take it as int only. Int add int x comma int y. Don't write it, just see how I write the code. Then you sorry, one second. Okay, first see, don't write because you have to write it in a single place. All this to understand. Once I complete writing, then you write. So how you can understand? You write it in that way. I'll write it first for you. See, there are three interfaces right now. Somebody assume that somebody has written three interfaces and you have to implement it now. So we'll go on implementing. How do you implement now? See this. Class A IMPL implements what? A. That's the convention we follow. Name of the class will be what? The name of the interface plus IMPL. This is the name of the class. Or shall I change it to XYZ? Huh? Class X implements A. So now see, here, you have to override now. I'm overriding. So when you override, you have to write the logic. What you will write? Int Z, whatever you want you write. But return type should be compulsory what? Int. So you are overriding. Then void fun A. That's it, nothing else here. Now see the next one. This implementation is over. Next, class Y implements what? B. Class Y is implementing it. So you have to override again here also. Yes, now you have to override. What you will write? You have to override compulsory. What will you write here? You have to create an object of the class implementing the interface and return it. Yes or no? Very simple. So see this. This is what is meant by returning an interface. A is equal to new A IMPL. Sorry, X no? Is equal to new X. You cannot create an object of interface. Remember that. So A is equal to new X. What will you say? Return A. Valid code. This is returning an interface. Next, what will you do? You have implemented. You override this. Then what will you do next? Class Z implements C. Void M2. This is not a problem for you. Focus on the fun B, fun C methods. Okay. SOP inside M2. Then you will have what? Fun C. So here what you have to do? Again, PB is equal to new Y. Finished. Implementation is done. Next you can work. How do you work? See this? This is the demo code now. Class demo. Same thing, but only we are returning interfaces here. So first what will I say? C is equal to new Z. C is equal to new Z. I am creating an object of what? Z, but referring it with what? C. In M1, in M2 method there is nothing, forget it. But focus on which one? Fun C method. M1, M2 they are void, leave it. M2, what is the return type now? BB. See this? Again, in B I can call both the methods, B dot M1, leave that. But if you call B dot fun B, what is the return type? A dot add. We'll call you, if you send 10 into, what's the return type? Int Z, or int you can take P, anything, any value take. Int P. But A dot fun A, nothing it will return. Understood? But the most important methods which I am trying to show you is this one and this one. Fun C and fun B. You call that method, it returns an interface. Finally see here, single line coding means okay. You concentrate more on these methods rather than what? M1, M2 and fun. Concentrate on these which are returning, you concentrate. The methods which are returning something, you concentrate on that. Void nothing. Concentrate on methods which are returning something to you. Any clear? Any doubts here? Any doubts, sir? Okay. So then again, I can write it in single line. Int P is equal to what? New of Z. I cannot say new C. Okay, new Z dot fun of C dot 1 of B dot add, and you have passed 10 and 2. So now any values means into values you have to pass. This is returning an interface. Previous was returning a class, this is returning an interface. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions here? Clear now? Practice it, you'll understand. So totally how many classes are there now? 6, 7, 3 interfaces, 3 classes implementing the interface, and 1 demo class. So 7 classes will be there. 7 dot class files. Yeah, 7 dot class files will be there. Clear? Okay, any questions with this example? No, no? Okay, these 3 are very important examples. Gradually you'll understand them later. Clear? Gradually you'll understand them later. You can type and see this by yourself. Clear this now? So I'll move to the next topic, packages. Okay, we'll move to the next topic, that is packages. Hardly 2 topics are pending now in Java, packages and what? Exception handling. That's it. Returning an interface is very, very important. Notice that. So packages, what are packages? Do you have any idea? Packages are nothing but what? Containers. Packages are nothing but containers, and they are used for what? Storing all your user defined data types. Till now you learned now what all? Class, subclass, abstract class, interface. 2 more are yet to be studied. 2 more are yet to be studied. Which are they? Enumeration and annotation. So totally Java is having 6 user defined data types. All these 6 user defined data types are always stored somewhere. And stored somewhere means we organize them properly, and for storing them we use packages. Till now we have not used packages, but from now we have to go on using what? Packages. Understood? So I will just give the introduction to what now? Packages. We'll see it now. Okay. So clear all this? Okay, I'll clear this one at least. Okay. See, packages are containers. Very simple. Packages are containers, first point. Next point is they are used for storing the following things. What all things you can store in a package? See now, all your user defined data types. A package is used for storing what? All your user defined data types. First one, following things means what? First one, class. Second one, what? Subclass. Third one, abstract class. Fourth one, interface. Fifth one, I've still not thought you will be teaching it. Later on we'll see this, annotation. Sixth one will be enumeration. So you can store all this, and one more extra is something called as sub packages. So a package can store these many things. A package can go on to store these many things. Are you clear with this? So now till now we have not stored the classes in packages. Okay, but now why should you store the class in a package? We'll start seeing the answers for this in a short while. Okay, but before that I'll first put a class into a package, I'll get the output and I'll show you all that. Then we'll start understanding what is the advantage of packages, when we use packages, and all that we'll see later. Understood? First I'll show you what? A simple example for what? Package. Shall I clear this one? See, if you want to put a class in a package, it's very simple. Till now you have not done it. Okay, till now you have not done it. But from now you have to do it, it's mandatory. Why it becomes mandatory? We'll see it. But first start seeing how to do it. Class demo. Okay, so now this is how you are writing the code till now. Public static void main SOP hello world. Very simple program I'll take. I'll put on simple class into the package and show you. So if you want to put a class in a package, understood, you should use a keyword called as package. So I'm introducing you one more new keyword. Package is a keyword, and this should be the first line in the source file. It should be the first line in the source file. Source code now, it should be the first line. And you can give a name, P1. Any name you want you can give. It's also an identifier. Okay. So the syntax for package would be now, see this. Syntax for package would be, package is the keyword. Package is the keyword. Understood? Then what? P1, sorry, name. This is the syntax. This is the syntax. This is the syntax for a package. Now this is an example for a package. Are you following this now? This is the syntax. That's the example. And I've shown you with class itself. And this should be the first line. Which one should be the first line now? Package should be the first line. Okay, any file you write now, that should be the first line. So I'll put a class in a package. We'll get the output first, and then we'll start understanding what it is and all that. Because until unless we see the output, we can't discuss the topic. Understood? Should I clear this now? I'll clear everything. Now see, you stored it in a package, but you can't get the output now. It's not so easy to get the output now. Okay, you can't get the output now very easily. There is a reason. Means to now, if till now what was happening, like example, where were you saying your files? What is the location of the storage of your files? So I'll take the path. You are coding in Edit Plus examples, August 2013, your folder, in Java examples, core Java. See, this is where your files were there. Yes or no? Supposingly take this. So important examples. So this was the location of all your files. This is where you are typing all your examples now. D drive, Edit Plus examples, August 2013. Okay, I'll take the first one. 01 simple program I'll type. You remember the first program what you typed? And you remember the folder name also. See this. You remember the first program now? 01 simple program? Okay, so let's see this. So this is the location now. Okay, so this is where you have typed everything. So now, if you want working with packages, okay, after doing this, what you do, you will go and compile now. Where will you compile? Generally, you have to go to 01 simple program. That location you have to go. Type what? Java C. Then you have to execute Java. So, if you want to execute this 01 simple program, in 01 simple program, which is the file now we are having? Demo.java. If you want to execute this program, what do you have to do? See, this is a simple program I want to execute now. To execute this, what I should do? To execute this, here is demo.java now. You should go to this location now. After going to the location, what you will tell? Actually, we are using control 1, control 2. But this is how you have to execute. If you are not using control 1, control 2, you have to code, compile and execute in this way. Java C demo.java. Yes or no? And then you have to tell what? Java demo. Means because your you have to go to this location because your .java file is there. Understood? Now you have to execute it there itself by telling what? Java demo. So now what happens? When you say Java demo, demo.class is loaded from the hard disk into the JVM and executes. How it will be loaded and executed? It will refer to class path, current directory, it will find it and it will load it. All this process you know now. Fine, leave it. Now what I'll do, in core Java folder, today I'll be creating one folder called as packages. What will be the package name, a folder name? Example. "35" is the folder name today. 35 packages. See, this will be the folder today. Understood? You understood now where is the location. So we are going to code everything in this folder today, 35 packages. So this is the folder name. So if you want to put the file in, till now you are directly saying all your files here. Till now you are directly saying what? All the files into this location. But now you are not supposed to do it. Now you are not supposed to do it. If you want to put a class in a package, compulsory you have to create one folder by name what? P1. That is mandatory. And it is in this location you have to say what? Your demo.java. Only difference is that. If you want to see, till now you are saying all the files directly in your folders. Very simple. Till now you are saying all the files into your folder directly. But from now what you will do? If you want to put the class in a package, you have to create one more folder with the same name, highly case sensitive. If this is small p1, this should also be what? Small p1, highly case sensitive. Okay, next, once it is saved, now you have to compile and execute. How will you compile and execute? How will you compile and execute? So you have to reach to p1 folder now. You have to go to what? Because .java file is here. Understood? .java file is here. So you'll go cd35, cd p1, reach it. Reach this particular place, and here in P1 folder now you type what? Java C demo.java. So as soon as you say Java C demo.java, here one more file gets created called as demo.class. This you know, very simple it is. Understood? Demo.class gets created. Now you want to execute the .class file. Okay, but remember, once you are using a package, the class gets linked with the package. The class will be linked with the package now. Now if you want to use the class, what you have to do? It is mandatory that you have to use it with what? Package name itself. It becomes highly mandatory that you have to use this class with the package name only, otherwise it will not work. So it is linked now. Once you put a class into a package, it is linked with the package. Understood? Now to execute this, you should say now cd ... Means see, you are in which folder now? Actually you are in 35 packages. You are in this folder, yes or no? In whatever the D drive, C drive, forget that. But in 35 packages, you are there in what? P1 folder. So in P1 folder, what did I type? I went to P1 folder and compiled it. Once it is compiled, next I should say what? cd ... Why am I typing cd ... To come outside P1. Understood? This is the way you have to execute. Once I'll come outside, then see, we are in which package now? Once I say cd ... I'll be in the above package, that is cd packages. So here you are supposed to type what? Java. Now see, I am using p1.demo. You have to execute like this. Understood? Java p1.demo. So you have to use the class name now. Means you are working with the class name by using what? Package name. So to work with the class, you need the package name now. Java p1.demo. Are you clear with this? Are you clear with this? So let me get the output for you first. Understood? Then we'll continue seeing this. First one simple example I'll show you. Then we'll continue seeing more examples. Are you clear with the code now? So what did I do now? Packages are containers. They are used for storing what? These following things. User defined also. Something called as sub package also. I'm giving the example for which one now? Class. Not only class, you can store what? Once you understand the concept of class, you can store all these data types. No issue. Understood? But how do you do it? Okay, first syntax you understand. Then what? This is the example. Okay, coding is over. Now you have to get the output now. How do you get it? So today I'll be creating one folder called as 35 packages or something. Then in that what will I do? I'll create one folder by name P1. In P1 I'll be saving this .java. Now to compile I have to reach the .java file now. So I'll go to P1 and compile it. Java C demo.java. Then I'll say cd ... I'll come on level outside. Understood? So earlier we were in 35 packages. See, you're in this location. As soon as you type cd ... it will come outside one level. So now you type Java p1.demo. You'll get the output. Clear? Just try do this much, you'll start getting the output. Shall I clear all this now? We'll see the output. Okay, see this new Java I'll create, and after that I want to work with demo, nothing else. So I'll put it in a package. But to put it in a package, see this, I'm using the keyword. Package is the keyword, P1 is the name. You can give any name, it's optional. Now while saving this demo, what will I do? I'll create one folder today by name 35A packages. Means I'll be taking more examples today, so that's why I'm naming it like this, 35A packages. Because more examples I'll type. Understood? So this is there in 35A packages. So in 35A packages, what will I do? I'll create what now? A folder by name P1. In this, what will I do? I'll save it now. Demo.java. Done. All things are ready now. Okay, now to compile, what you have to do? Go there. So now say we have started finding the difficulty in coding Java. We'll start finding the difficulty now. Till now it was okay. Okay, Notepad was a bit difficult. Edit Plus we switched on. Now we are finding to code difficult. When its packages start off, you will find it difficult now. So I am already setting the platform for Eclipse. Very shortly I'll introduce Eclipse now. See all the difficulties, then you'll understand what is the advantage of using Eclipse. So we have to move to more advanced editors because of these problems in coding. Java is a user-friendly language, agreed, but coding is the problem. So that's why they give you better editors. That's the reason they give you better editors. So just see all these problems, okay, and then you'll understand the advantage of using Eclipse now. So these are the problems now. Are you following now? So see these problems now. Carefully start seeing. So today I'll be showing you how to work with Eclipse. So you have to go with this to this location now. Where's your location? 35 packages, P1. So go to that location now. See the take now for getting the output. You cannot say control and control 2 here. Control only, see, control 1 will only compile. Compiling you can do, not a problem. Control 2 will never execute. Problems will start off. Once you put the class in a package, it's very difficult to get the output. Okay. So why and all I'll explain you. Okay, but you can't do control 1, control 2 now. So you're forced to go to what? DOS prompt, CMD, like this only you have to execute now. So go there, type what now? CD, go to the location. See now, we are working with packages and we are finding the problem. D drive, D colon, go there. Understood? Once you go to, means go to the location. Once you go to the location, what do you have to type now? Java C, yes? What? Demo.java. As soon as you say Java C demo, it's compiled. If you want, you can go and check there. See, demo.class has got generated. See, this is demo.class. Behind you can see. If you want, I'll delete it again and create it. See here, I'm deleting it. Okay, now see again I'll compile. Compiles. No issue. So it is compiling, you have to go to the package only and do it. But to execute, I'll say what? CD ... Yes or no? So we are one level outside now. We are one level outside. Where we are? In 35A packages. Now execute Java P1.demo. It will execute. Understood now? Supposing you are in P1, CD P1. I'll go back to P1. Okay, now see, I'll make some changes. I'll make some changes in this file. Hello world. Welcome. See the problems we are facing now. Hello world, welcome. Something I have typed leave. Made some changes. I want to execute this new file. Again, to compile, what I should do? Go to P1 again. CD P1. Then see what? Java C. Demo.java. Compiles. Execute what you have to do. You have to do. You cannot say here Java. Here also you cannot tell what. Java demo is also wrong. See their error. No class definition found error or something. I'll tell you why you get the error. It is there. But you have to compulsory use it with what? Package name only. The class is linked with the package now. You cannot use it with the package name. Understood? So Java demo is error. Okay, I'll type here only Java P1.demo. Means in P1 you are typing what? P1.demo. No way. Understood? So you have to come outside to execute it. So to compile you have to go inside P1. To execute you have to come outside P1 now. Understood? These are the problems. That's the reason we start using Eclipse. Understood? So now Java is easy. We agreed. Till now everything was comfortable. Now coding Java is itself becoming difficult because of the editor. It's not a good editor. So Eclipse will enter now. So I'll introduce Eclipse now. See this. So Java, what will I do? P1.demo. Yes, now it will execute. Again I modify, again I have to go. Understood? Are you following now? Now, your question is why should I use that package name? Understood? See, once it is linked with the package name, see what happens? We are there in which folder? See the location. Example I will take, let it be D drive. Example I am taking, I start off with 35 packages. 35A packages. Okay, in this location we are having P1. Here we are having demo.java. Once you compile, you will get demo.class. See, to you can compile only a .java file. Remember that. So to compile it, you have to enter P1 and you will compile it. Now to execute, here I cannot say it is linked now. It is linked. So if I want to say demo, I cannot use it without package name. You know why this is error now? Because you are not using the class with package name. It is linked. Why are you using it without name? So that's why you get error. Understood? Okay, I will use it with package name. Next question you have this. But problem is you are typing error inside P1. Problem is you are typing it inside P1 now. But the thing is, now it has to load and execute this one now. Java command will start the JVM. Java command will start the JVM, agreed. But it should load this dot class now. To load this dot class, what it will do? It will refer to class path. What is the value of your class path? Again the location, program files, correct? Java, then lib/tools.jar. This is one value I have given. Another value what you have given is what? Dot. So it can search for the dot class file only in two locations. One is in tools.jar and rt.jar. Other one is current folder. You are in which folder now? P1. Now in P1, how will it find P1? You are already inside it. So inside P1 it is not able to find what? P1. Inside it cannot find. So that's why what we do? We do come outside. cd dot because you are looking in the current folder. Current folder is P1. In P1 it cannot find again P1. So that's why we come outside. cd dot dot. So you are outside it now. Once you are outside, now you are in which folder? 35A. Once you say this, you are in this folder. 35A packages /P1. So here you have typed this. What? cd dot dot. Once you type this, it will be one level outside now. D drive /35A packages. And here you are outside P1 now. Yes or no? So here if I type java p1.demo, so which is a current folder now? 35A packages. So in the current folder it will find what? P1. Now it will load and execute. So here why it is not executing? Because it will not be found in class path. You understood the problem now? If you are inside P1, and type these two ways, it will not get the output. First reason is what? You are not using it with the class package name. Okay. Then second reason, if you type p1.demo also, class will not be found in class path. It will not be found in class path. So that's the reason you will go outside. And now if you type cd dot dot, you are in 35A packages. If you type java p1.demo, now class path will be used. Here it will go to tools.jar, not found. Dot means what? Look in the current directory. Which is the current directory? 35A packages. In 35A packages, it will find P1. Now it will load and it will execute. Understood now why we said class path? So anyway, coding becomes headache now. These are all problems. So with two more examples I'll give, and then immediately I'll move to Eclipse today. Understood? These are all problems we face. So going inside P1, coming outside, one file okay. Till now you are typing how many files now? Understood? So many things. Every time doing all this will be a headache. So shall I clear this example now? Okay. Now the main reason. Okay. See, this is one example demo for package now. This is one example I gave for package. Now the main reason why we use packages are to avoid conflicts between class name. Okay. You have to compulsory put it in. There are many reasons. There are many reasons why you use package. There are many reasons. What is the advantage of package? There are many reasons. One of the reason is why we use a package is to avoid the conflict between the class names. Supposingly, example, I want to have two demo classes, demo and demo, but can I have it in the same location folder? I cannot have it now. Can I have two, forget the Java files, can you have a document file, resume.doc in the same folder? No, in one place you cannot have two files with the same name. Problem is that. But there are many chances that you'll have sometimes two classes with the same name, because many people will be coding in the project, and it becomes a big headache now. Somebody will use, if I have used a class name, same name can be used by some other person now, and later on when you start to integrate, what will happen? Errors will start off, means it will overwrite, file overwriting and all will be a problem now. So that's the reason, if whenever we are having problem with these conflicts, what we do, we can keep them in separate packages. I'll show you. See how I'll do. One demo I'll keep in P1. One more demo I'll keep it in what? P2. So whichever one you want, you can use now. How will you use? With the package name. Java P1.demo means this will execute. Java P2.demo means this will execute. It is linked now. Understood? So packages are used for avoiding what? Conflict between class names. Understood? There are more examples I'll give you. One by one you slowly start understanding. So let's get this output now. So I'll show you how to put the class into another package. Like you can have, in your project you can have many packages. Okay, so like this you'll start doing now. Let's see. Same thing, only thing will be what now? Welcome to cluster type. There are two demo classes now. There are two class demos. One will be in P1 package, other one will be what? P2 package. So typing you know now, it's not a problem. So I've typed package P2. There's a class called as demo. Okay, but I've said welcome to cluster. The content is different now. Means one classes will have same name, but their members will be different. Like class box can have WHNDA, one more class box can have what? PQR or PQ, M1, some other thing. So like that will happen. So that's when what we do, we separate them in separate packages like this. We'll be coding it, you'll understand. So once while saving this, what will you do now? You have to create one folder by name, what now? Compulsory. P2. Understood? Now in this P2 what you have to do? Save demo.java. Done. Now story starts off here. To execute now what you should do? CD P2. Correct? What you have to do? Java C what? Demo.java. It will compile. Okay, I'll just show you here also in the folder. We are in P2 now. Earlier it was dot class was not there, it is generated now. To execute what you should do now? CD dot. Come outside. Which one you want to execute? Java P1 P2.demo. Welcome to cluster. If I say Java P1.demo, that one will execute. Both will execute. Which one you want to use, you decide. Depends on the package now. Understood? So based on the package name you can start picking now. Are you clear? So it will load now. Both the dot class will be loaded. P1.demo means JVM will load from P1 package. P2.demo means that dot class will be loaded now. Class path will be used now. P1.demo means JVM will load the class from P1 package. And this one P2.demo means JVM will use class path to load demo from P2 package. As simple as that. So both, whichever you type, it will be loaded. Clear this? Clear this now? Java P1.demo, what will JVM do now? JVM will start and load demo from P1. Java P2.demo, JVM will start, it will load what? Demo from P2. As simple as this. Whichever one you want, you can load like this. Clear? But it's possible to write two classes with the same name. Okay, this is one simple example. Now more examples we'll see. See, one package can contain what? Class you saw. Like that only it can contain what? subclass interface. I'll give you more examples on that, don't worry. Okay, but right now what I'll be showing you is a class can contain sub packages also. One more concept now. What I'll be showing is a class can contain what? Sub packages. Let's see that example now. Very simple, same story. Very simple, same story here. See, class demo. Okay, PSVM, but I want to put it in sub packages. See here, how do you create the sub package? Package A dot B dot C. This one syntax, what we use? A dot B dot C. So see, one more is you have to understand the convention. Always package names are given in small case. That's the convention. If you want, you can write what? Capital A, capital B, capital C also. Understood? But the convention what we take is package names are always, class names follow camel casing, method names follow camel casing, constants are used what? Caps. Understood? So here we go with what? Small case. Always that's the condition. So now when you're saving, now what will you do? In 35 A packages, what should you do now? You should create one folder by name A. In that you have to create one more folder by name B. In that you have to create one more folder by name C. Highly mandatory names. No spelling mistake. Small a there means small a, the folder name also should be what? Small a. Small b means small b. Small c means small c. Here you keep what? Demo.java. When you compile, demo.class. But how will you compile? CDA, CDB, CDC. There you have to reach. Compile. See now headache starts. 3 examples with package only example. Which one? Headache has started now. Understood? So you have to reach till what? Demo.java, CDA, CDB, CDC. Compilation done. But you should come outside again. Outside all the packages. CD dot dot, CD dot dot, CD dot dot. Outside all you have to tell what? Java A dot B dot C dot demo. Understood now? So it's becoming a big headache now for coding now. Understood? So that's the reason we start using what? Eclipse. I'll get you this output. This is the last example you'll be seeing on what? 8+ or one more I'll take. That's it. And after that we'll be purely moving into what? Eclipse. 2-3 examples I'll give you because just to make you understand the concept and what is the difficulty. See, if I directly show you Eclipse, you'll not understand. Means you can work, I'm not saying no, but you'll not understand the benefit of it. Okay, so that's the reason we have gone phase by phase. First Notepad, then Edit Plus, then Eclipse. You know Notepad we use, but there are some drawbacks. So then I moved to Edit Plus. Now we are having problems with Edit Plus. That's why we moved to Eclipse. As simple as this. Okay, we'll take this example now. So what is that we have to create now? And here A, B, C are all what? Sorry, A is a package, main package. B is sub-package of A. C is sub-package of B. So A, B, C. So B is sub-package of A. C is also sub-package of B. Sub-package, they are sub-package. See, B is sub-package of A. C is sub-package of B. So let me see this. A dot B dot C. Now how will you save this? File, save it. So come outside here. Where I am saying 35 A packages. Be careful when you are working today. Because in P1 don't go and keep what? A. Understood? So navigation is very important now. A. So now I'm working with only 35 A packages. Understood? So then I'll create what? Folder B. In B what I will create? C. When you want sub packages you have to do like this. Understood? Here I'll keep what? Demo.java. Done? So to compile what you have to do? Go. CD what? CD A. CD B. CD C. Now compile. See, right now there is no .java file, only .java file is there. In A dot B dot A, B is there. In B, C is there. In C, demo.java is there. So I'll compile Java C demo.java. Fine, compiles. But cd dot dot cd dot dot cd dot dot. So company is paying you money for this, huh? A dot B dot C dot demo. In the midway or what? You are seeing it now? It was visible. So again I show you. To compile, what you have to do? See, you are here. To compile you have to go what? CD A, CD B, CD C. So compile now. Java C demo.java compiles. To execute, what you have to do? CD dot dot CD dot dot. So throughout your life you will be doing only this now. Java A dot B dot C dot demo. Yes, it executes. But this is a mess now. Again, small change you have to compile now. Where? CDA, CDB, CDC. Compile. Then again to execute CD dot dot CD dot dot CD dot dot. A, B, C names okay. But your package names will not be as simple as this. There will be big names. Understood? So we'll be seeing it. So we start finding it difficult now. Understood? Okay. Some more things I'll tell you about package now. See now, writing the code is not important. Writing the code is not important now. Okay. When you hand over the code to the client, see, writing code in packages, see all the difficulties. Okay. When you're writing the code, you'll write it. Next, what happens is, you have to separate the .java and .class and then give it to the client. Understood? Right now what's happening? Your .java and .class are kept in the same folder. Once you finish coding completion of the project, you will complete the completion of the project. Okay. Once your project is completed coding, now you have to separate .java and .class and give it to the client. What will you give? .java, .class. .class file you have to give. Okay. Now coding okay, compiling okay. Now another big headache is what? Separating .java and .class. Okay. Now you might separate. Supposingly in P1 now, you saw I created some packages I coded. Okay. In P1 I had one class called as demo. Okay. Now here when I compile, I am getting what? Demo.class. Now you have to separate it. You have to separate means what you have to do? Again, one more folder you have to create. With what name? Same name. Cut demo.class from here. Paste here. What you have to do? Remove it. Cutting means delete it. And it is this one you will give it to the client. Not the .java file. You understand? No? So when you are coding, see, this is your P1 folder or package. So you are having demo.java. You are having it. When you compile, you are having demo.class. But you can't give the .java files to the client. You will be giving what? Only .class files. So fine, how do you separate it? Okay, so that's why what will you do? You have one more folder created with the name P1 because class is linked with what? Package name. So that's why what happens? Now after creating, you are doing it now. And then you'll cut this and then you'll paste it here. Fine, it will happen, no problem. Tomorrow some maintenance comes. Again what you have to do? Compile. New .class you have to generate. Then what you have to do? Cut that, paste it here. So more than coding, what you are doing? Only CD, CD dot dot, cut, paste. So we find a lot of difficulty here. Understood? So now, okay, anyway, I show you the solution for this also. Java gives one small solution to this. What? It gives you a small solution to separate .java and .class files. I show you. Okay. But Eclipse is doing all these things built in. Here we have to do it explicitly, but Eclipse will do all these things for you implicitly now. So one more example I'll give you now. So generally what happens, the example is what for what now? Separating .java and .class files. This is an example. So for that, see, just I'll give you an example. Generally when we code in companies, okay, generally when you code projects, see today means I'm taking 35B packages now. I've changed the folder name, 35B packages. In 35B packages, what will I do? I'll have something called as 01 project. Assume that my project name is 01 simple project. Some project name I am giving. It's one project name now. One folder you create. Okay, this is your project now. So what will you do? When you are coding your project, you will have two folders created. SRC and you can give any folder name. That's your wish. You can give Java, classes, anything like that you give. This is the tradition and convention what we follow. So src will contain what? Always star dot java files. Any dot java file you have now, you write it here. Understood? All your dot java files you can save it here. Blindly you save. Okay, save it. Even if it is in a package, don't bother about creating folder structure here. Okay, P1, P2, don't do it. Okay, even if you're having a package also, don't do it. Directly what you do? Save the file here. Which one? Demo.java. Directly save it. Till now we were creating the packages explicitly. But now the package will be created implicitly. I will not create now. Who will create it? Compiler will create it. So now once this is done, it's a very simple thing, we are just organizing now. Understood? So all you'll do now is, you'll compile now. How will you compile? See this. This is the way you'll compile now. Java C. You are using the compiler now? Yes. -D. -D, I am adding one more extra. Till now we are not using this. -D stands for what? Destination. See this. Java C -D. -D, it means destination. Where do you want, after compilation, where do you want to put the dot class file? Understood? After compilation, where do you want to put the dot class file? I want to put it in classes folder. Fine. Okay. So you have to give the path now. You have to give the location, means here. So how will you give? You can give it in two ways. One is absolute path. Absolute path means what? D drive, from there you have to give fully. Or you can use relative path. Means dot dot and all that. So I'll use relative path. Okay. So C -D dot dot means what? It will come one level outside now. You are actually coding where this compilation where you are doing? In src. You are actually doing compilation in src folder. So as soon as you say Java C -D, it will come outside it. And then it has to enter classes now. So what will I do? Slash. Put forward slash and then say classes. That's it. One extra line you are adding. Okay. Then you'll say what? Demo.java. That's all you are doing, nothing more. Just you are saying what? Java C -D dot dot class. So this, see, till now we are doing this and this. Only in between what I have added is -D dot dot slash classes. Only thing you are telling after compiling where I want to put the dot class file. -D means destination is dot dot slash classes, means go one level outside slash classes. So if you want, you can give relative path like this, or you can give the full path. D drive slash edit plus example slash Ravi Kumar, full path you can give here instead of classes. That's your wish. Understood? Instead of this one you can give that. So let's see now how do you separate dot java and dot class files. Clear this? How do you separate dot java and dot class files? So like this coding becomes complicated. Okay, the only answer to all this solution is Eclipse. So I'll create a new folder now for this. What? 35B packages. New folder. See this? 35B packages. Done. So inside this, what is the project I'll create? 01 simple project. So this is how project coding will start if you use what? Edit plus. Eclipse different way. Understood? So simple project. In this what will you do now? Folder names. See, these folder names can be anything. It's not that you have to do src and classes only. This is the convention what we follow. Folder name is what? Classes. Okay, means it is clear. src will contain source code. Classes will contain dot class files. That's it. So now this is done. Now I'll code now. What will I code? Okay, 1 second. I'll close all these files. Okay, now we'll start coding now. New Java file. See, my project now. I want to have one package by name P1, or I'll take my pack. What is or I'll take P1 only. P1. So now what will happen now? I have to save it. But while saving now, blindly what I'll do, see this. I'll not bother about anything. I'll just go to 35. My project I'll go. Okay, I'll go there and I'll simply dump it into src folder. Till now you are worried about saving, no? Save here, save there, create the folder name, create the folder name. No, don't bother about folder names. It will be created implicitly. Packages will be created implicitly. See this. I'll save demo dot Java. Am I saving in P1 now? In SRC folder, am I saving it in P1? Huh? In SRC folder, am I saving it in P1? No, no. In SRC folder, I am not saying it in P1. Directly I am saying it what? In SRC. So once it is done, I'll save it. Now you can go and see there also location. Simple folder, SRC is containing what? Demo.java, but without the package name. But now see what will I do? Go outside in classes. I am in classes. Is there the dot class present? Is dot class present there? No. Now see how I'll do it. So I'll go to cd dot dot. You have to go to what now? Where is your .java file first? Which is the location? See the location on top. 35 packages 01. You have to go to that location now. Go there. You are in core Java still. cd what? 35 B packages. Fine. Then you have to go what? cd 01 simple project. Fine. Then you have to type what? cd src. Source you have to go. So you are in the location. Fine. Once you are in there in that location, what do you have to do? You have to compile Java C. Yes. -d you have to use. -d dot dot slash classes. Okay. Demo dot Java. Done now? Demo dot Java. It will compile. And you can see, sorry, here you can see P1 has got created. Did I create it? Did I create P1 in classes? What has happened? P1 has got created. Okay. And in P1 you can see demo.class. If you want, I'll delete it and show it here. I'm removing the .class file. See, I'm compiling. It is compiling and generating and putting it here. So you can create the packages implicitly like this. Done? So next, how do you execute? Again story, same headache. cd dot dot. Then what? cd, where you have to go? Classes. You have to be outside the package. cd classes. Now what you have to do? Java p1 dot demo. It will work. Understood? See, I compiled here. Again I went back to what? Classes. Now P1 is here. So to execute this, you have to come in classes and tell what? Java P1 dot demo. You have to come and tell there. Yes or no? Wherever is your package, you should be outside it. It will execute. Fine. This is how it goes on now. Okay. Now see, I'll start coding the project. In package P1. See, one more thing you remember. Till now, all your files. Okay. In one file. In one file, you are keeping all your classes. All your classes were kept where? Box was there, box weight was there, hello was there, okay, or test was there. So many classes you are writing, but all the classes were kept where? In a single source file. Demo.java you are saying. When you compile demo.java, so many .class files were getting generated. Yes or no? Understood? But from now, you should not save all the classes in a single file. Understood? It's wrong. Generally what happens, you can do it, but debugging, maintenance and all will become very difficult, because supposedly something you want to do maintenance now. Example now. Okay, in your project you'll have thousands of classes. All classes will you keep it in a single file? Huh? Imagine you have to keep scrolling to reach on code. Okay, supposedly 10,000, now 1,000 classes are there. You will decide 250 in one file, 250 in another file, 250 in another file, 250 in another file. You can split. Okay, but as the numbers increase, you will really get confused which class is there in which source file. Which class is there in which source file, you start getting confused. That's why the common practice and tradition what we follow is, every class will be stored in its corresponding .java file. Means box.class will be stored in box.java. Boxweight.class will be stored in boxweight.java. Shipment.class will be stored in shipment.java. Demo.class will be stored in demo.java. So all classes will be stored in their corresponding Java files. Understood? Same approach I'll follow now. See here. Class box. Class box. What are your members? WH and D. Fine. Right. I'll hard code. We'll come back to constructors and all later. Int h is equal to 20. in D is equal to 30. Fine. So class box is ready now, but I want to put it into what? A package. So put it. Every class should be stored in a package. Remember that. Every class should be stored in a package. And if you don't put your class in a package, they will be stored in something called as default package. They will be stored in something called as default package. So fine. Let's see this now. So I am saving it now. Where will I save this now? Oh, I saved it already. Yeah. 1 second. I don't know where I saved it. Okay, I'll save it as what? Box.java. Understood now? The class name and file name should be same now. Yes or no? The class name, what is the class name? Box. So save it now. Where? In SRC. Save it. Fine. Now this class where will you use? Demo. Obviously we'll be using it here. Okay. So how will you use it? Box B is equal to new box. And you'll print. What will you print? So only thing is, see, till now you are not storing in package. Now what did I do? Both box and demo I kept it in a package and I am using it. Understood? It's a very simple concept now. What we are trying to do is, here I am keeping demo.java, here I am keeping box.java. All .java files will be kept here. When I compile now, what will happen? So you will write the code now. Once you write these two files, demo will use what? Demo is definitely going to use box, no doubt about it. Okay, but fine. When here in P1 there will be two .class files now. When you compile it now, there will be two .class files. One is box.class, other one will be demo.class file. That's all I am going to do. Everything remains same. But coding is becoming difficult. Everything is okay here. Only problem is we are finding difficulty in coding. That is the introduction to Eclipse. You found you had difficulty in Notepad, that's why I introduced Edit Plus. We are having difficulty in Edit Plus also, that's why we move on to Eclipse now. Are you following now? So now again in demo, what will you be doing? In demo, I'll be writing now, box B is equal to new box. Same story will continue. Only we are keep separating now. One class is kept in one source file, another class will be kept in another source file. So that's how you have to go on coding now. Every class will be kept in separate source file. Understood? That's how it is mandatory, because maintenance will become easier. Okay, once we say this, now you can print. So that's it. You know I coded the class box now, and only what I am trying to do is use it in main. Means one class will use another class now. So main is going to use what now? Box class. So let's see now. So class box is trying to use what? Not only that, if you want to write a function also, void m1, and we can call it. We can access all the members. Same story here, coming back to what? Accessing the members. I can print inside what? M1. So this is the story now. We are using all this class in this one, and I'm accessing all the members. B.M1. That's it. Now what happens? Okay. So you have to compile now. So where will you compile now? CD ... Yes or no? So go to that location now. Now we are in classes folder. Only P1 is there, but in P1 only what is there? Demo.class. I'll delete it. You don't have to delete it every now and then. Every time you compile, it will overwrite. Every time you compile, it will overwrite. So you can leave it off. But now I am in SRC folder now. I'll go to SRC because I have to compile there now. Because if I don't compile and execute, what will happen? It will execute the old dot class file. It is executing the old dot class file. So I have to recompile now. So cd dot dot. Yes or no? cd what? src. Yes. Next what? cd. Sorry. Java C hyphen d dot dot slash classes. Now which one will you compile? Now like this you'll have many Java files. Now you start compiling one by one. Only this will be doing now what? cd dot dot compile, again say cd classes, big headache. So if you want to compile all in one go, there's an option star dot java. All the .java files will be compiled. Star.java you can use. Only one file you can say demo.java, but when there are multiple files, otherwise you have to compile one by one. Say I'll compile, it will compile, and the dot class here, P1 has been generated, it's overwritten, plus what? You are finding two dot class files. Where? Classes folder. Okay, it's not there in, but in SRC, no package is there, only .java files. So the packages are getting created what? Implicitly. Understood? Now to execute. Yes, to execute you have to go to classes. cd classes, sorry, cd dot dot first. Then cd classes. Then you say java p1 dot java p1 dot demo, you get the output. No issues. So these are the difficulties we start facing now. Understood? So this is where Eclipse enters now. Understood? So separating .java .class files. Understood? Compiling is the problem. Yes or no? What are the different problems you are facing now? Compilation problem, separating .java .class. Understood? Then execution problem. All these problems are started now. Understood? Coding also is becoming very difficult. So like this, problems have started. Let's resolve, get a solution to all this. Anyway, are you clear with this? Like this, what happens? Now, not only we, everybody who codes in Java put their classes into packages. Everybody. Sun also does the same. And that is where your libraries are present. All your classes are there now. Java is giving you libraries. I keep telling you now. So Java gives libraries now. Okay. And they also have got a main package called as what? Can you guess? Java is giving you two main packages for developers. In detail I'll be going later. Okay. So they will be giving you two main packages. One is called as the Java package and the other one would be Java X package. Two packages they give. Okay. Inside this you got all the which one? Sub packages, classes and all that. These are the two main packages given by whom now? Sun people. This is only your library. Understood? So when I start library I'll be teaching you all this. So see, they are neatly organized. Code inside method. Understood? Code inside method. Method inside class. Class inside package. That's how they go on organizing. Code, you are writing your functionality now. That will be there where? Inside the method. Method will be inside class. Class will be inside package. So if you want to use any class, fine. There's something called as import now. You'll import it and you'll start using it. Neatly organized. Import one concept is there. Import it now. You are getting it from the library now. As soon as you say import, what will happen now? You'll get that. Start using. So we will not write any code here. Whichever one code you want, you import it. You import the class from the package. I'm not showing import, I'll be showing it. Okay. Once I import it, I'll get it. Then you create the object. Create object means what? Bring the code into existence. Start using. Finished. Nothing here. Understood? That simple it will become now. So Java and Java X are the two main. Then one more. See, not only Java gives libraries. Third party people also give libraries to us. Third party people. Understood? Third party means so many vendors are there. Some libraries will be given to you by Java. Others also will give library. Why will others give library? To facilitate the development. So that we developers don't struggle coding everything from the scratch. They'll give libraries. Third party vendors there. This is from Java Sun company. The other third party vendors, they also give. So they also, when they are giving, now what will they do? They'll also have their package like org.hibernate. Yes, Hibernate is a sub package of what? org. But what I am trying to tell you is, packages help you in identifying the history of the class. History of the class means what? Which class is given to you by which person. Java dot means it is coming from, like example, java dot lang dot string. Java dot, in that lang, Java is the package, lang is the sub package. In that sub package you are having string. I'll be explaining the library. Okay, again in lang you are having one more thing called as system. So these are all built-in classes present in what? Lang package. Similarly you will have something called as SQL package, connection, statement. So these are all what? This one again present, Java data types present in what? It's an interface. Connection, statement and all are interface present in SQL package. Like this they organize. Like that many are there. Okay. So now when I tell java.lang.string means it is coming from what? Some people. Okay, java.sql.connection means it is coming from Sun only. But org.hibernate.session, example, there is one class called as session now. In this package there will be one class called as session. Now you will understand this class is coming from those people. That means it from their library. So packages always help you in identifying what? From where, history of the class, where it is coming from. Understood? Who is providing you the class? Okay, whether Sun is giving you or some third party vendor is giving you also. Like that. Okay, similarly when you write your class, you should not name package names like what? P1, P2. Okay, we give good names like, see this. If you are coding in a company, okay, and you are coding a bank project, this is the package name we give, package. Is the keyword you will use to identify it, com.cluster.bank, like this example I am telling. In that bank, something like some module will be there, dot withdraw module, or leave that, just com.cluster.bank. Understood? Supposing you are coding a bank project, suppose you are coding some other project, that name of the project will be there. So this is how you give the names. So they tell the history. Okay, when I am using a class now in the project, you will come to know whether I am getting it from my own project, whether I am getting it from his. I'll use somebody's class now. Somebody would have written a class and I'll be using his class. I'll be using the class from Java library. I'll be using the class from third party library. Understood? Immediately you can identify, okay, this class is coming from this person. Okay, so packages have got too many advantages. One, it is helping you to avoid the conflict between the class names. Two, it helps you in what? Identifying the history of the class. Okay, more are there. I'll go on telling you. But before I tell more things about package, let me introduce Eclipse to you. Because now we can't code now. With which one? Edit Plus. Understood? So let me directly get into Eclipse and other things I'll continue there. Understood? Because we can't code now, it's becoming difficult. Using what? Edit Plus. Should I clear all this? You understood what is packages, history of classes? Okay, next. So how to install Eclipse now? Very simple. See, Eclipse you can download from internet. Okay, all very happy. At last Eclipse is coming. Okay, so you have to keep all these things ready now. Understood? So you have to download it from internet, but you don't have to do it. What we are doing is, you have paid money and you have got the DVDs now. Okay, so in the DVD we have given you one folder. I'll show you that now. So in that folder Eclipse is already been given to you. You can directly install that. You can directly install it. So I'll first show you how to install Eclipse. Okay, then we'll see how to use Eclipse. If you, by chance, if you are not having it, you can download it from internet also. And there are so many versions of Eclipse. So many. Ganymede, Helios, Juno, so many versions are there. Okay, forget Eclipse. There are so many editors first. Now there are so many editors like .NET, JBuilder, Eclipse. In Eclipse also many vendors are there. Okay, like Ganymede. So there are odd names, leave it. But I am going to show you Juno. Understood? Anything you can use, no issue. But sorry, what is that editor? .NET. Huh? No, that's not .NET actually. One more editor is there called as NetBeans. Sorry, NetBeans. Extensively used is Eclipse. But many people, many vendors are there. So whichever one you want, you can use it. Okay, but we are going with what? Eclipse Juno. This is the history now. So this is how the programming starts off. Clear? So many vendors are there. I'm using Eclipse Juno. Now Eclipse Juno has been provided to you already. See this. You can go to what? So let's install now. I think almost all end of Edit Plus. Close all the files. Yes, see this. Go to my computer. Sorry, I had shown you. We have got cluster softwares, the folder. This is the folder which has been given to you. In this, you can go to something called as Java editors. Okay. So now here you got Eclipse Juno.zip. We have downloaded, compressed and given it to you. We have compressed it. Understood? Or even when you download, it will be compressed. So what you have to do, extract it first. I'm showing you how to install Eclipse. I'm showing you how to install Eclipse. So right click, what you do now? Extract first. Extract here. Plenty of advantages are there. Extract it because it's in a compressed format. Okay. Installation of Eclipse is nothing but copy paste. Only I'm extracting. You don't have to install. Copy paste means Eclipse is ready. See, that's it. Eclipse is installed. You have to only use it now. Just copy paste also Eclipse will be installed. That means it's installed. But one more thing see in Eclipse Juno, see that is not the main folder. This is the main folder. Which one? Eclipse is the main folder. So you copy this. One more convention. All the softwares we install it in C drive. It's again installed here, but we use it from C drive. So what you do, you can cut this and paste it where? Go to C drive, simply paste, don't bother. Understood? Or you can copy paste. If you copy paste, much better. There you'll have a backup. Understood? So that's it. Eclipse is installed. Copy pasting is only Eclipse installation. Okay. Now you have to work with Eclipse. Okay. How will you work with it? Done. So in this, see, this is the main exe file. If you double click it, Eclipse will open. See, it will open. Installation is over now. I started using Eclipse. Okay, so it will open now. But instead of opening the every day, what you have to do now to open it? No, it's opening up. Just I'll close it. Every day, what you have to do now? Come to C drive, and it's an headache now. What you have to do every day? See, today I'll work with Eclipse and I'll close it. Tomorrow again, what I have to do? Every day morning. My computer, C drive, Eclipse. Again, I have to double click now. So that's why what we do, we put a shortcut now. Because what you use every day, you can put a shortcut. Send to desktop. Finished. So this is your shortcut now. So every day when you code now, you'll be opening it from here itself. Are you clear? So this is where you'll double click every day. Don't go and installation is over. That's it. Copy paste is only installation now. Now we are going to type all the examples using what now? Eclipse. We are going to type all the examples using Eclipse now. But where will we save it next? Again we have to organize like Edit Plus now. So how will we organize now? Very simple. Take this now. See here. So go to D drive. In D drive what will I do? See, I had already shown you Eclipse examples. Your month is what? August 2013. Here you create your name now. What is the name? Ravi Kumar. You can create a folder name. Inside this, what was it actually? You'll be having Java examples. Okay, like this. This is your folder now. So you might code even HTML files, SQL. So what you do? In Ravi Kumar, Java examples are there. Example I'm telling. Okay, HTML might come tomorrow. Some HTML examples. So like that same folder structure you create. In Java examples now, next what will you do? See, we are next moving into JEE. So again organize. So here I'm telling what? Core Java examples. In Java examples only there will be two folders now. Core Java examples, JEE examples. See, this organization is very, very essential now. else you lose track of all your examples. So JEE examples. So what is the folder structure I'm using? Maintain your files properly. So in Eclipse examples, okay, August 2013, the name is my name first, then what? Java examples, without any space, don't give space, any folder name, all small case. Then what? Core Java examples. Now when I teach you servlet, JSP and all, where will you store them? JEE examples. So that's why just highlighting now. Here if I type HTML examples, they'll come here. Like this it will go. Okay, now in core Java examples, what will I do? I'll start coding now. Okay, so here I'll write simple examples. Means I'll first show you simple examples with Eclipse. So understood now? Anyway, these all you know. Only extra thing is what? Extra thing is Java examples, core Java examples, simple examples. In Java, we are going with core Java. In core Java, we are learning simple examples. Folder structure, you can give any name. But if you do this, you can get all your files properly. Whenever you want, you can access it accurately. Clear? So JEE examples leave now. In core Java examples, what I should do now? Core Java examples, what I can do? Simple examples. Done? Okay. So select this path. Select it. Copy it. Copy it. Understood now? Copy it. Now you open Eclipse. So all your Eclipse examples, these examples will be stored here now. Understood? Copy it. Or see this. Now I'm opening Eclipse. First time it will be a bit delayed. First time. Understood? Next time it will be very fast. Paste that path here. Or you can browse here also. That option is also there. Browse means you can go on selecting. Understood? Both options are there. Better you can copy, paste it. So now say OK. So as soon as I say OK, now see this is the folder. Simple examples is the folder. See, just I opened the simple examples folder at the back. Seeing there now? Now that folder is currently empty. As soon as I say OK, see there something gets created. Dot metadata. As soon as it means, as soon as you start entering it, you will get the folder created called as, and this is the Eclipse screen now. This is the Eclipse screen. Are you following? It's the Eclipse screen now. So what now? So here metadata is there. Okay, this folder. So now if you want to work with Eclipse, first time you will get the screen. Only first time. Just close this. First time only you will get it. Okay. Other things now. So go here in this option. See up here on the top. First close that window. Welcome this one. Then go to JEE is there. You can see something like this. Next to that there is something called as open perspective. Click there. Next to that there is something called as open perspective. Click there and select Java. Select Java. Understood? And say OK. That's it. It's ready now. And these are all unwanted things here which you can close. Here I'm closing all this, not required. Close this, close this. Done. And now here you can start coding your new project now. New Java project. Okay. So what is your project name? 01 simple project. Understood? Then say finish. That's it. Don't bother too much. You got the project here. So now you can see this is the folder structure what you're getting. SRC, JRE, system library. SRC and system library. Now if you scroll down here you can see so many jars are there. Means in your project these many libraries are available. Understood? In your project now these many libraries are available. Directly you can use it. How? I'll show you. Okay. So always rt.jar is here only here. rt.jar contains what? I'll be showing you what it contains. Okay, it is the library. So this is the library which developer starts using now. Okay, it is here. And see, this is the Eclipse view. Here what are you seeing? Only simple project and SRC folder. More than that nothing you are seeing. Yes or no? Are you seeing anything here? Nothing. Okay, but you go to the which on Windows view now. Once again, I'll close all this. Eclipse, 1 second, what all is not required. 35 packages I'll close. Yeah, Eclipse installation folder I'll close. Yeah, we are left with only which one now? Eclipse. So now I created a new project. Here only it's DOS view, or sorry, it is Windows view. In Windows view, you see here how many folders are there. These many things are not visible there. What is visible there, it is not visible here. What is visible here, it is not visible there. Understood? So don't get confused. Okay. See, in Eclipse view, you are only seeing this much. 01 simple project, and inside this only SRC you are seeing. Okay, but here settings is there, bin is there, SRC is there, class path is there, project is there. Okay, so let's see what are they. Slowly you'll understand. But okay, what you have to understand is this is developer friendly view. For a developer, what view is required, only that much will be visible for a developer. Understood? There whatever is required extra, it will be happening, you don't bother. So this is developer friendly view. So now see, I'll code the first program. Right click, new. What will I do? I'm clicking on SRC now. Right click on SRC, new class, you say. New class. First I'll show you a class without a package. First I'll show you a class without a package. Simple class I'll show you. Demo. Okay. Do you want public static void main in your class? If required, click here. In all classes you will not require public static void main. Yes or no? In class box you require? No. If required, wherever you require, click it here. And just say finish. That's it. Your class box will come out now. These are comments and all that. See, you delete all this first initially. Just keep it neat, clean. Did I type anything? Coding becomes faster now. You want to print now? Hello world. Okay. Just see. Sys out. You are tired of typing what? System.out.println. Just type sys out. Control space. That's it. Control space. Shortcut keys. Automatically it will come. Okay, you can type now. HELLOWORLD. I am not compiling. By default it is compiled. As soon as you save the file, compilation is happening. Okay, and you can see now. You go to the, see here. Here I am not seeing bin folder now. And where did my class go now? Into the default package. Did I create it? I just right click on SRC, but default package has been created. Okay, now let's go to SRC folder. In SRC, what are you seeing? .java file. Now go and see in bin, you'll find demo.class file. Who is separating this? Eclipse. It is only compiling. It is only separating. Did I compile? No. So as soon as you save a file, compilation starts off. Understood? So that's the benefit. Now see this. Any errors? Okay, something like this. Try to save. It will report the error there itself. Red color mark. Error in that line. It's telling. So what is the error? It will give you the debugging solution. String littler is not closed properly. Right click. Quick fix. Insert missing code. Means it will give some suggestions. I'll show you how to use it. So anyway, any problem is you have to put double quotes there, put it. Now error goes away. It's compiled again. Dot class is there. Now how to execute? Right click. Okay. Run as. Right click. Run as. What? Java application. That's it. Do this much and you get the output here. See here. Hello world. Down here only you'll get. You don't have to go to any screen also. Right click. Run as Java application. Hello world. I mean D is not there. Over now. You want to know program? See this. I type. Where I'm typing now? SRC. New. What? Class. Hello I'll type. HELLO. Do I need main method here? Yes. And I'll say OK. So it is again coming in what? .java. As soon as I create it, now delete all this. They are comments. Don't bother about that. Delete it. Now again I'll tell you sys out. That's all I'm typing. Control space. Understood? And I'll say welcome. Something you type. Now I'll execute the program. How? And you can see here also again in bin you can see demo.class, hello.class. Did I create it? It's ready for execution. Directly what will I do? Right click, run as, finished. Okay, let's put the class in a package now. Okay, how do you put it? SRC, new, what now? Package. Package name is what? P1. Okay, or I'll do one thing. I'll create one more project now. This is over. Now we can see this is your workspace. This is called as workspace. In one space you can create any number of projects in one space. So I'll create the second project now. 02 new Java project. 02 simple project. Done. Finish. So here in SRC what will I do? New package P1. Fine. Finish. Package has got created. Right now it's empty. Understood? New. Right click again. Right click on it. Right click. New class. Sorry. Right click. New class. What? Demo. Give the class name. Do I need main there? Yes. Say finish. Demo.class is created. So this is done. Okay, fine. But I want to write class box now. Fine. See this. Right click on SRC. Sorry, not SRC. P1 no. Right click. New. What? Class. Which class you want? Box. Fine. But I don't need main there. Yes or no? Disable it. Finish. Class box got created. So you can write your members. Int W is equal to H. Sorry. Int W is equal to 10. Hard coding, no problem. Int H is equal to 20. Int D is equal to 30. Or supposing I give big names here. Int width. Int height. Int depth. Okay, then I'll have one method void print something. See, I'm having a very big name now. Print something. Deliberately I'm doing it. Understood? So then it'll print SOP inside, sysout inside, print something. Done. This is ready. But now this class will be used by whom now? Main. How will you use? See this. See the box. Control space you do. It will give you the list of all the classes which are available in the library. So many classes are there in library. Understood? But which one you want to use? Box in P1 package. I'm selecting here. Boolean is on class. So it starts with whatever starts with B, it is giving you the list in the library. Okay, so I'll pick which one? Box. Then I'll say box B is equal to new. Is it visible font? I'll just increase the font size. Somewhere. Anybody knows where to increase?
Colors and font.
Yeah, colors and fonts, yeah. Font, text font, edit. Okay, anyway, you'll understand with practice. Just do this much. I'll increase it to 12. Apply. Okay. Okay, so now I think it's more visible. Box B is equal to new box. Done. So I created the object. Now the fun. You see, sys out. You can remove. You can minimize the screen if you want. Sys out value of width is, what are you typing? B dot W and all. Now you have to type what? B dot. What I have to type? Width, no need of typing. B dot means the list of members will come away now. What are the list of members? Width, height, depth. So many other members are there. Don't worry. They come from the superclass. Class object. Understood? All classes are subclass of what? Object. These members are subclass of object. Don't worry. I'll be explaining you. So which is the member I want? Width, no. Simply type W. Automatically it will shortlist. Width. Okay. Then next. System.out.println. This error is reported. Plus you have to do B dot width. Similarly, So let's say b dot value of height is height. Now see, b dot control space. I'm just saying, okay, I'll delete it. Now I'm saying what? B dot control space. Which member you want? Height. Select. Or if you are getting confused, shortlist. H you type, automatically it will shortlist. You can use the member. Like this you can go on using the member. Okay. B dot. I'll delete this. And I'll say what? DA depth. Finished. So like that, it will be very helpful for you in coding now. Understood? And even I can say B dot. See now you are typing long method names will be there, big method names. So B dot, now control space I'll do. B dot print. See that method name comes. Just press enter. Over. Don't type only. So that user friendly it will come. Understood? So now you can run the program. Right click. Run as Java application. And it is executing all the output. You can increase the screen size. Understood now? So this is one intro to Eclipse. More we'll be seeing in next class. Okay. So meanwhile, you can write some notes on packages and go today. Okay. So any doubts on means all the doubts of Eclipse I'll be clearing. Just get the grip of it. Next class I'll introduce more of Eclipse. Understood? Okay. See this. Some points we'll see now about Eclipse. Which one? You understood all this now? See what are packages now? Packages are created with the keyword called package. Package statement should be the first line in what? Source file. Two package statements are not package declarations. Means in only one file you cannot write two times. Package P1, package P2. Only one source file. You can't write. Okay. Next, packages are what? Containers are used for storing all types of user-defined data types. They are used for storing the following things. What is a package used for storing now? Class. I've shown you only class, but you can store everything, and we are going to do it. Class, subclass, abstract class, all this you can use. Understood? Next, it is but most important, a package can be used for storing sub-packages also. Next, a package is used for storing, organizing set of related classes. They use it for organizing, means like see, all things related to database, they'll be kept in SQL package. Anything related to input output will be kept in IO package. Java.io. Java.sql. That's how they organize. Understood? So now from the library to pick your which one whatever you require, okay, that will be very easy. So that's why they go on organizing it. Understood? You'll be seeing it, all this will become very comfortable to you. Next, packages help in organizing the files of your project also. Understood? Next, the syntax for package name would be what? Like this. Okay. Then next, the standard coding practice for giving a package name is what? Lowercase. Then next, see a package A.B, package com.cluster. That's how you write. Next, if you do not store a class in a package, then it will be stored in what? Default package. Fine. Packages are used to avoid what? Naming conflicts between two classes. This in depth I'll take in the next class. More examples I'll give to show you conflicts. The next, packages help in reusability of class. That's the main reason why we use packages. This also, next class I'll give you example. What? Reusability of classes. 2 points I have to explain in next class. Packages help to provide what? Security to class and its members. Lastly, packages tell the history of class, or packages help us to find the origin of the class. I told you, Java, JavaX, org.hibernate, they tell the history. See, and lastly, Java and JavaX are two main packages which are provided by Java. Understood? We are using all the classes from those packages itself, and I'll explore it now. We want to explore it now. Almost all we are finishing things now. We are only getting into library now. Understood now? Any questions here? Understood what are packages? Some 2-3 points pending, we'll cover it up. Okay. So some 2-3 points which are pending, I'll be covering it. Are you clear this now? Write it down. Okay. Write all this. Okay. That's it.